What if students had the ability to grade their peers' work and learn from collaboration? Students would have the opportunity to learn the material thoroughly and see different approaches to solving the same problem.
As an educational institute, the goal of Georgia Tech is to improve academic performance. To this end, any improvement on a student's retention of information is desirable. To advance this, Georgia Tech needs a new approach to homework grading that emphasizes understanding material more deeply, recognizing correct and incorrect solutions, and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of the various ones. One such approach is the peer grading system, which allows students to bridge the gap between educational goals and existing curricula. This allows a number of benefits, such as a low cost of implementation and an ease of integration. Through this, we're able to integrate technology into education and truly push Georgia Tech to the forefront of learning.
There are several issues with the current grading system. Grading manually is demanding for graders, which takes away from the time they could spend helping their students. The time requirements of grading forces them to give only minimal feedback, while electronic grading provides almost no feedback. This limits how students can learn from their mistakes. Graders are not strictly superior to students, so they can make mistakes as well. Likewise, electronic grading will not acknowledge partial work or any input outside of its criteria, so the grading depends in part upon the system. Even if the grading system was optimal, the student is not involved in the grading process. This prevents students from understanding the valuable aspects of their assignment.
To advance the student learning experience and become a leader in technology-focused education, Georgia Tech needs a new approach to homework grading that emphasizes 3 key points. First, we need to make sure that students are understanding the material more deeply. Second, we need to train students to recognize both correct and incorrect solutions. Third, we need to help students learn by evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of different approaches. Through the peer grading model, students build a stronger intuition because they can see and evaluate other students' approaches to solving the same problems. Furthermore, this approach has a number of other benefits, including low cost of implementation and ease of integration into existing courses with minimal modification. In summary, peer grading and other creative forms of introducing technology into education will help to push Georgia Tech to the forefront of learning.
Professor of computer science, I prefer peer grading because it gives students a chance to see alternative approaches to the same problems. At the same time, they are learning more because they must devise the proper tests when grading other students' work. It is a very difficult skill to be able to test another person's program, and I am glad that we now have the ability to teach that skill.
In order for Georgia Tech to become a leader in technology-focused education, we need an alternate approach to grading. First, the system must enhance the student learning experience. We'll do this by increasing the feedback that each student receives on each of his or her assignments, so that rather than just losing points, the student will get an explanation of what was incorrect. Additionally, as the solutions to more and more homework assignments are available online, students have more opportunity to copy solutions without understanding them. Our system must discourage this practice. Lastly, the grading framework should incorporate all kinds of questions, and in particular the more open-ended ones. Second, the system must be highly scalable to keep up with increasing undergraduate and graduate enrollment. However, in building this system, we must make sure that no changes to curricula are forced on professors. We will also create a best practices guide to ensure that professors and TAs can use this scheme in the most effective way.
As a student, I feel that peer grading is useful because I can see better solutions to the homework problems. Before, if I wasn't able to solve a particular problem, I would never learn how to do it, as these solutions are never distributed. If I get stuck and can't complete a problem, I can look at how other students manage to complete that part and learn from their successes.